Helmets Off brought to you by WCF Insurance is now on, and of course, so is the NFL Draft. Comes around once a year, I know, because I get like the hives. It's itchy. I hate it. Not my favorite day of the year, but nonetheless, it does happen. And one of the things you can always guarantee, there are going to be surprises. Well, this year, it started with the first pick in the draft. Are you kidding me? Baker Mayfield, I know the guy won the Heisman Trophy. He's tough. He's a great leader, but he is not the first pick in the draft. This reminds me so much of the Detroit Lions in the Matt Millen era. I was going to say the late 90s, wherever it was, where they picked 3 wide receivers in like 4 years. It's like, come on, you don't need 3 first-round wide receivers to have a great team. Why don't you find another position like defensive line, or maybe a running back, or maybe a quarterback? Well, they got it right in Matthew Stafford, but man, crazy. And the same thing with the Browns. It's like, I think they like having the first pick of the draft every year, so that's why they keep picking these quarterbacks that are not going to take them to the promised land. I know I played the position, and I know I'm being critical here, but I also can tell if a guy can play or he can't, and I don't see this one. I don't see it at all. I'd take Sam Darnold. I'd take Josh Allen over Baker Mayfield 10 out of 10 times, guaranteed. Now, Josh Rosen is a whole nother story. I wouldn't take that guy in the first round, the second, or the 6th, or the 11th round. I wouldn't even want this guy in the franchise closest to my franchise. I'd want him in the far reaches of this country, like maybe Alaska, where they don't have a team. He is a recipe for disaster. He's a locker room lawyer. He has a terrible attitude. This guy is not going to end up being this perennial great quarterback and lead your team to the promised land. I don't care how talented he is. I don't care how great an arm. I don't care how great an arm. I don't care how great a millennial he is. It ain't going to happen with Josh Rosen at all. In fact, I'll tell you the guy, if you want to talk about quarterbacks, who is going to have a tremendous career, and I really believe it's going to be Josh Allen. He's just got that physical size. He's a kid that's got a tremendous upside, and I like him. I'm a little scared about Sam Darnold going to the Jets because, well, it's the Jets. But if any of these quarterbacks can handle it, I think Sam Darnold's probably the best fit there. A lot of other really good picks. In fact, there was an Edmonds that was actually taken, and I'm like, he's from Danville, Virginia, went to Virginia Tech. Well, that couldn't be my old teammate Farrell Edmonds. Well, yeah, it is, and Farrell has 3 boys now in the NFL. Big Tree, Farrell Edmonds was an awesome player. Kind of fun to see some of your contemporaries having kids who are now in the NFL. Nonetheless, guaranteed, the NFL Draft is full of surprises. There are going to be some great players out of this, and there are going to be some bonehead moves. And I hate to say it, but Cleveland, you better like your basketball team and you better like your baseball team, because this football team ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Helmets Off is now off. You can text helmets to 65537. Go to all those social sites and like us. Dial SIT on your smartphone. Until then, we'll catch you soon.